Hey everybody, it's Member of Parliament Bob Zimmer today up north Montney, I guess is where we are at the Harris Farm. We're just behind it. And what you see behind us here is a bunch of equipment. They've been working on a fire guard that really stops the fire from progressing. And there's some just make incredible photos that show how close the fire really was here. It really did stop the fire coming this way. But Mr. Harris, tell us a bit what's happened in the last couple of days here.
Well, since Sunday night, Monday morning, the fire progressed in the south end of our property. And lucky for us, we had lots of good volunteers, and these fellows showed up with their equipment. Yeah. Fire guards were built later on in the afternoon on Monday morning and Sunday. Was it Sunday?
Yeah, all day Sunday.
All day Sunday. We had some helicopters at the south end of our property to stop the fire from getting actually into our building site. But these fire guards saved the day for the north end.
Right on. So maybe these two guys look like Mr. Harris just a little bit. What's your name?
Keith.
Keith Harris.
Yeah.
I'm Richard Harris.
Richard Harris. And maybe we'll go down the line a little bit. And Ernie, maybe some of you have seen Ernie before. We just did a video last week about agriculture, and it's somehow where 1 week can take us, eh?
Yeah, 1 week can take us a long ways, actually. Yeah. But yeah, we last Sunday morning we realized the concerns about this fire that was rolling across, and yeah. I had memories of 2016 and the fire rolling across in 6 hours, and I just thought, oh my, this is going to come. Yeah. And so yeah, we got out our D8 and started working on the northeast end, right, and started trying to make fire guards, just trying to protect not only our property but the property of the community, people around us, neighbors and friends.
Right on. And I know a lot of you we've talked about a lot about the BC Wildfire Service. They're doing an awesome job with all their crews, but this is kind of more the untold story of the volunteer effort that's working behind the scenes. And there's a lot of equipment like this. It's been donating their diesel, been donating their equipment and their time to help their neighbors. So maybe just introduce yourself and what have you been doing for the last few days?
I'm Chris, and I've been running one of the dozers to create the fire guard for the last few days.
Right on. How many hours?
We've been some pretty good hours, longer days, but
right on.
We got to get her done, right?
Right on.
Hey, yeah, I'm Dwayne. Dwayne. Same thing, dozer operator. So
right on.
Help out here.
Yeah. How many days have you been up here?
I can't remember exactly. 4 or 5 days.
Right on. Well, I sure appreciate what you're doing. And how about you? I know this crew is here because of you two guys, so maybe just explain your involvement here.
Well, I called Steve, and within an hour and a half.
Who are you first?
Oh, sorry, Richard Baumeister.
Right on.
Yeah. Steve had his iron out here within an hour and a half, and we just hit the ground running. Built about well over 8-9 kilometers, including the south stuff of the fire guard.
9 kilometers. So, fair bit of work. Yeah.
The whole community got together, and the BC Wildfire Service actually supported us, and we did a major backburn.
Right on. Yeah, so, I know we've talked to the BC Wildfire guys yesterday, and they told me they sure appreciated the work that's been done by a lot of the volunteers in the area. So it's been well appreciated by the BC Wildfire guys I've spoken to.
We can't do it without the community. They all got together.
Right on. And last but not least, I think one of the questions that I've heard the story, but I think some community members, this isn't just a group of people that run equipment. These are people that have a lot of experience with fire and with forestry. And maybe just explain some of your experience.
I'm Steve Ross. I've been around here since '81, I guess. Had fires on our place. We've lit fires for grazing. We've been on lots of fires with forestry. We've been on lots that without forestry because they just couldn't get there in time.
Yep.
All the guys that were on the cat skinners, they've been fighting fire for probably 10-15 years, I'd say, for sure, if not more. So it was more of just everybody getting together and making sure it didn't get through somebody's farm.
Right on. Well, that's really what it's about. It's why I've said before, I'm so proud of you guys, and just the folks that make up Prince George, Peace River, Northern Rockies, and the routing. It's that northern pioneering spirit. You just help a neighbor. When push comes to shove, you're there for them. I'm gonna point out one guy, Dave. I want you to come in here. So yeah, Dave Ergang is an old friend of mine, and Dave has been a big connection. He's been there for the old fort folks. He's been here around the fighting the fires. But Dave, maybe just to explain some of the efforts that you've been watching for the last week or so.
We've had a lot of tank trucks out donating their time, Goodlow and Red Creek Fire. And still, if anybody needs tank trucks, if they need water, we have a fantastic water plant in Fort St. John. We can load tank trucks, we can top load totes, whatever you guys need, get a hold of us.
Okay. Well, thanks, Dave, and I want to thank all you guys for helping our community. And the fire's by no means over. You've probably been watching too some of the stories. Boundary Lake looks like it's kind of dying down a little bit, but still not out of the woods there. But the fire's moving more north, and it's heading up towards Fort Nelson. So I know they're trying to stay ahead of it. They're bringing in more crews. They have about 480 personnel in the area right now, and they're bringing more up. They have over 22 helicopters in the area, amongst many other pieces of equipment. So they're on it, but just wanted to say thanks to all of you. Any last words from anybody? Just hold on. Yeah.
Just
Mr. Harris.
just thank the community, the neighbors, people at Montney, colony there, for the help for saving this ranch.
Right on.
And everybody who brought their equipment out and supplied fuel and equipment and water trucks. It's been a huge thing for us.
Right on.
I'd like to make a quick comment.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, same as Dave there. I too want to just thank all the volunteers that have came. The other night we had, I would say, probably 45, maybe closer to 50 people out here from Presbyterian, Rose Prairie, Montney, and Fort St. John areas, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing to see, and it's been good guys, and there's a lot of assistance been here, and I'm very, very grateful.
Right on. Well, everybody, thanks again for watching, and we're going to keep you posted. The fire is again not over, but again, thanks to you all once again.